in Naomi's voice with all the usual tea and the utter word this time. But please, Naomi, the fans prefer a coffee now. We're no more, not tea, not tea. We are shaking the table today with a Yoruba excited noise. Ariwo.
Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah. I am going to do this girl back. Okay. Okay.
But before we get right into the movie, please, guys, hit the subscribe button, like, and also share this movie. I am Tiana.
And I am the Naomi Ray.
Now, let's get right into the movie Noise, Ariwo. Now, this movie centers around Ara, who indeed performed Ara in that movie. You know, at first, Naomi, I thought she just hated noise. Not knowing she despised babies cry. I was like, oh boy, this one shocked me, yo. Like, do you think there are people who hate babies cry like that?
I've not met any person like that, but watching this movie, I was like, are there people like
yes,
that?
They are. Yes, I know people like that. They don't like babies to cry. They don't.
To the extent of not liking babies.
Yes.
Women.
Yes, I have seen.
Wow.
But sometimes I think the ones I know are probably like maybe they've not given birth before. And so that kind of aggressiveness, that frustration, you know, that pressure, they'll be like, they don't want to hear baby, that. So yes.
That's new to me.
It's new. It's not more new again. You're very watched. Alright guys, let's continue this movie with my Naomi. Alright. Alright, so Naomi, you're going to please help me do something. Do you think there are people who, aside being traumatized like Ara, can just hate baby noise? You know, she was traumatized.
Yeah, she was traumatized.
But should that have actually warrant the fact that she because I was looking at her excuse and all of that, should that have warranted her to
I felt like she should have been more cautious. She was rude. She's a rude person.
I think that's never just made her rude now.
No, it's not like she does not hate baby cries. She's rude. You cannot hate baby cries and say you can't. There's a way you can drop matter on the ground.
But babies too can disturb. See those babies.
You can be man, your baby's crying. Do you see the way she was shining eye?
Look at that one that was crying. That one was entering the next flat. No, how person would cry and you go there. Some babies to get one body.
No, some babies can cry. There's
yes.
This baby that lives out. This our neighbor. The baby cries fire and they are twins. So as one is stopping,
Jesus.
one is starting. One is stopping, one is starting. Sometimes you're like, okay, because we are already big in the house. My mommy has all our children are big.
Yes.
When we were young, my brothers too, they were crying fire. Like it got to a point that people would not even want to help her hold the child when she's going to work because they'll be like, this your child cries too much. Yeah. So sometimes you just have to be understandable. I understand she was not comfortable with it, but there's a way she could have just said it.
Yeah,
because she was rude though.
Yeah, she was. Even looking at the flashback to her mommy scenario, she was rude there. So let's just say she was actually a rude person. Alright guys, so let me quickly dive into that funny neighbor, CD. Wait, do you used to watch CD's movie? Have you watched a movie before? Is that the first time you watched it?
Yes, that's the first time I've seen it.
Okay, so the neighbor, CD and a child. You remember that line? You live in Lekki. I live in Lekki. We are in Lekki.
Yes. That one is crazy.
Wait, did you laugh? Then?
Why would I not laugh? What the heck is going on here?
If you want to laugh, just go and watch CD's movie. CD, Apa. See those two Yoruba movie. You would laugh. That you will not laugh. They are just so funny. We live in Lekki. I live in Lekki. We are Lekkians. That they said. We are Lekkians. Okay, so let's talk about the husband too. Do you think such men do exist? Like, what's your take? And do you think at that point love can sustain the situation?
The husband, when I first met when they introduced his character in the movie, I was worried though. I was like, are you sure this man is this calm? Because the way he was just doing
lover boy.
I say, no. Maybe we have Nigerian girls been traumatized too much. I'm like, no. This boy. Like, why is he acting like it was not scaring me? Like somebody was being good and I was scared. Like like I was not looking like no, this is too good to be true.
It's too good to be true.
It's too good to be true.
Okay, is it the kind of lover boy he played or his calmness?
Calmness, the way he was, even when the baby was always beginning his hot. He'd be like, babe, calm down.
I want guys like that. So I once had one like that. Allah, it's so good.
Yeah, that's like this baby come and tell us that. And she's a hard woman. She's even blushing for Jesus Christ is Lord.
Don't ask me, don't see me.
I will mention like this girl is fangirling for her ex. Hey, I have seen this, but this one is a discovery. Please continue.
Okay, wait. I want to talk about she aborting her.
No, that one hurt me.
She was right. She
did. It hurt me.
But
I don't understand. I was thinking, does she want to lose? Is it because she will lose her shape? Is it
she was scared of the fact that women will give birth and they will lose their life in the process just to give birth to a creature. What's that?
not all women lose their life?
No women, but majority does. Oh, it's not. I don't. Do you think it's worth it? Do you think they pay me? Even as they watch the movie, they pay me. They really say, "I go there someday now." In the process, there was one celebrity very recently. She died. She had 2 kids. I think 2 or 3. That was like, you already had 2 kids. What are you still looking for? And then she died while giving birth to the child, and both of them died. So what's your knee? Kill and baki. This is a Yoruba film. Please, let's talk
That's
about.
why the Yorubas say ekwe woman.
Ekwe one more. The danger.
The danger.
How you choose
It's
danger?
not an easy thing, but at the end of the day, for the people that survive, when they see the baby, everything just.
And that's just when you now love the husband again. You know, women that give birth to their child, you don't like the child. You don't know.
Yeah, yes, I know there's sometimes
Yes.
PTSD. Some women suffer from
PTSD.
this thing. They do not when they can't even hold their child for the first 1
Yes.
month because they are still in trauma.
Hmm.
And it happens. And I know some of them, these people will say these Gen Z girls have started again.
Let us tell them. Let's tell them.
These Gen Z girls have started again. That means our 4 mothers and our 4 ancestors give birth. But it actually happens that after childbirth, some women cannot carry their child because they can just not come to terms with it.
But was it so during our mother's time? Do you think it was so like?
Even if it was so, do you really think in this culture permitted our mothers to act? Do you really think the culture will permit them? You have born.
You are born.
After you born, go and put firewood and start cooking soup.
Sharp. But now, once you're born, 1 year, they don't want to touch anything.
Please,
they want baby girls treatment. Stuff like, of course, not
after you born, you will not be touching.
Like, bro, no. I'm carrying your seed in me. Okay, let's talk about the loose friend who brought his daughter, and that healed, it's up as a therapy alongside with other kids. And guess what? She later wanted kids at the end.
Yeah.
Let's talk about those kids. Those 2. What they those get smart kids? They are very trouble. How can you break somebody's TV? I don't understand.
But I think it was part of a learning experience. Children will break stuff. Yeah.
But they really made that thing look very real when they bring it. So like, somebody plasma TV.
Children will break. Children will tear you.
Okay, imagine your children break your TV. Oh, you feel alone.
If they are up to the age, I would beat them. I would beat bastard and stupid out of their body. No, you can't just decide you want to break the TV.
Mistake.
You will know that you've made a mistake. I would like what we would do to you will make you know that what you just did is a very wrong thing. But at the end of the day, it's still your child.
Man, let's give them punishments now. Me, I don't really buy the idea of beating children. Do you buy the idea of beating children?
I don't think most of the times when we say we don't buy the idea, we are too Nigerian that even when our brothers misbehave, we don't know when our hands have gone like this. So it's like I won't beat my kids when I grow up, but you're already smacking that kid and you're like, where did this thing come from? It's just inbuilt. Pow.
Me, why I've already removed it. I don't touch my kid. Because when anybody touch them, why am I showing? 9 months. I think it's cute.
Actually, I can't touch my kids, but nobody should be beating my kids for me.
Even in school.
Everyone take them to school that they beat them.
Okay, others oh shit, money. Okay, we are getting there. Alright, guys, let us give our take on this movie, and it is that any event can lead to trauma, no matter how significant they might be. Now, I thought that thing shouldn't have led to be a trauma of not wanting to give birth, because it was so insignificant to me. I was like, So that's very little now.
That's how it always happens. Get to the women too that don't want to get married. You see that when they trace it back, they have a deadbeat of the father, and then that's what is propelling them. Now it will make sense for some people because they will say, okay, we understand. But when it comes to childbearing, it doesn't look like it makes sense, because what will you say? Because the child took your mother away, you don't now want to give birth. But if you look at it from her perspective, she's hurting, she has not healed, she misses her mom, and she blames the child for that. And also another thing that caused this thing, like she was feeding her mind of things on how children have made their parents lose their mind. When she was talking to that woman, and she was like, look at how you look. Because that was what she was consuming. So there was no way she was going to see light in bearing children. That's why they had to do experiments, so that she can see differently. When she began to see the beauty, she now wanted it forward. And
they just made that experiment look very real, like it's going to work like for real life. You think that can be maybe for somebody, but for real, there are people that maybe they don't even have any trauma, but by default they have that phobia of getting married and of kids too. Like they don't want to get married, they want to give birth. I've heard of a lady, I was also on Facebook, she's like, she has probably, I think she took out her womb. She like she don't want to give birth because kids are too clinical. Like there are people like that though, like they are scared. And even marriage too, we've seen a lot of them. They are there, they don't want to marry.
I know there are women that do not want to get married, but some of them that don't want to get married end up adopting kids.
Yes.
Is it they don't want kids or they don't want to birth the kids?
They don't want to birth the kids. They don't want to go through that labor. They don't want to lose their shape.
Because
that's it. Because what? Always complete your words now. Let us tell them. Because
of shape.
Yeah. Because of shape, it's important now. It's important. Because how will I lose my shape? Damn it, can't you see me?
You got this way. I was so just get my phone.
I can't imagine. Man, me, like, you see my shape. I don't just want to count. And because I wear baggy. Not be like I want to maybe say she's slim.
You cannot shame the shameless.
She don't have shape. Alright, to our audience, I'll put this question out to you guys. Do you think our fear is valid? Drop your takes, write in the comment section. I'm going to get you on the next time. And that's all we have for today, guys. Do join us next time as we get you another tea. In Naomi's voice.
Please, baby, leave me alone, Joe.
But before we do this, do follow us across all our social media platforms at the TLIG Africa.
You can also partner with us by letting us review your movies.
And our brand owners are also not left behind, as you can reach out to us to promote your products and services. And we will be seeing you next week with another tea, most likely a coffee shop. I remain Tiana.
I am Naomi Ray. Please end the show.
Bye for now.